Hello everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to solve the daily problem of the LeetCode of 2nd December, I think. The problem number is 2623, count number of trapezoid 1. So what this problem is saying, you have given a 2D array, points, okay, where points of I denote the x and y coordinates of a point on a Cartesian plane. Okay, sound good. A horizontal plane is a convex quadrilateral with at least one pair of horizontal sides parallel to the x-axis. Two lines are parallel if and only if they have the same slope. Okay, so basically you have to find the number of unique horizontal trapezoid that you can form by choosing any 4 points that is given to your to the array. So before going to this problem, how you can form a trapezoid? Let's see this first. Okay, so I have prepared something for you guys. Okay, so suppose this is there is some points. Okay, okay, so suppose these are the points to the array you have given, and you have to form a trapezium. So how can you form a trapezium? You have to choose 4 points. You have to choose 2 points from a same level and the 2 point from the another level, and you have to connect them. Suppose you connect the 2 points like this, and that goes here, then here, then here. This is a trapezium, okay? And this can also be a trapezium. Don't mind my drawing because I'm using the mouse pad with one hand. So this can also be a trapezium. Same for this one. This can also be a trapezium. Okay, means you need the at least 2 points from every level. The level means the same y coordinates of the 2 points. Okay, the f point have the same y coordinates as the g, so they are on the same level. Basically, same level means they have the same y coordinates, means they have the same height or whatever. However, you can understand it. So to form a trapezium, you need at least 2 points at any 2 points, suppose C or E, any 2 points, or from this level, or any 2 points from the upper layer or any lower layer. So basically, you need 2 points from one layer and 2 points from the different layer. So, how can you count the number of trapezium? Since I have said that you need only 2 points, and you suppose you have a k amount of points on here, suppose you are given a k number of points on the second level, you have to choose the 2 point. Okay, so what are the number of ways that you can choose 2 points out of those n points? Is nc2, of course, because there are n points and you have to choose out the 2 points out of them. So is nc2, right? Means is n cross n minus 1 divided by 2. So that's what you have to do. For this level, suppose the number of way you can pick the 2 point out of the 3 points is 3c2, basically 3. And from here, 2 points are given and you have to pick 2 points, and that means you have only one way. And if you multiply that 1 cross 3, that will give it 3, means you can form 3 points by this two level. Okay, so let's move to the our original problem. So as for the example one, where you have given 3 points on the first level and the 2 points on the second level. Okay, so the first trapezium that you can form will be this. You have connected the 0 1 comma 0 2 comma 0 with the 2 comma whatever this value is and whatever this value is. Okay, so you have connected, you got one trapezium from here, you got the one trapezium from here, and you got the one trapezium from here. So you did make three trapezium, means the you means there is a one way only that you can pick out the 2 points, and there was a three-way that you can pick out the 2 points. So you basically have multiplied it. So what will be the brute force to solve this problem? The brute force can be, you can check for every level. I mean, first you can just wait a second. Let me open my brush. Okay. So in the first level, you can select only these two level. Okay, in the first iteration. Then in the second iteration, you can choose this level and this level. Okay. On the third iteration, you can choose this level and this level. You can't choose this level because this level has only 1 point. And to form a trapezium, you need at least 2 points because you can't form a trapezium out of 1 point. It will be a straight line or triangle, but it can't form a trapezium with only 1 point. So basically, you need 2 points. So the brute force will be the simple. What will you do? You will you can use a hash map to store the how many points are on the level one or level two or level three, or you can just sort the your points array to the array on the basis of your y-axis. After that, you can iterate over on your points, and you just have to use the brute force means you go by level and check for every level and counting and multiplying the ways you got and adding them on the your answer. So it will basically takes for this level went to the here, again for this level you went to here, then for this level you went to here, means it's basically going till n. For to n means for one element you're going to n times, for second element you're going for n times. So it's basically counting for every time it's going for n times. Okay, so brute force will be taking n square, nearly n square. That will be a brute force. It will take a lot of time. So how can we optimize it? So suppose, not suppose, there's a three-way you can reach here. Okay, there's a two-way. On no, there's only one way. You can pick two elements, and there's a three-way. You can pick two elements out of the 3 points. Okay. So do we need to go every time from this level to this level and this level to this level? Because in the first, when you reach here, you have already got your answer. Means uh, this is providing a three-way. You can make a pick out the two elements, and this is saying I can in a one way I can pick out the two elements. Okay, so do we need to go for every time from here to here and then from here to here? No, we can't. We should we can, but we shouldn't be, because if we just add it, the three ways here then one way is here, means it's four way. Means I have to form a trapezium below this level. There's a four way I can, and this is a three way, so I just have to multiply 3 with the 4, and I will got my answer. Okay, so that will be our brute force. So let's move to our code, lead code code editor, and try to code this up, and let's see is it working or not. So we have two approaches to do this. One is by using the hash map, where you can group every y-axis and count how many points are on that y-axis. And the second way is you can just sort it out the points array that you have given. In this question, I am sorting the array, but you should definitely try solving this question by using hash map. So what we need, like I said, picking out the 2 points out of the k points is kc2, that will equal to k into k minus 1 divided by 2. And how many way you can form a trapezium is the number of way on the current level divide multiply by the number of ways in you got in your previous layer. Okay, so let's try to code it up. What we need, first we have to moderate, but we will do it later. So what we need, we of course need a length of the points basically. Let's just first sort it out. Okay, let's just sort the array first. Sort points dot begin to the points dot end. I'm using a lambda function. You can use compare function, or you can use a normal function. It's all up to you. Okay, so it's taking two parameter. One is array of A and one is array of B. I'm using auto. Auto can be anything. So what it will do, it will return whoever is whoever y value is, matlab means second value. My first value is x. My second value is y coordinate. So I am comparing based on the y value. Okay, I'm sorting basis on the y coordinates. So basically, it will return. It will sort the array points array on the basis of y coordinates. So what I need, of course, I need a long answer. Let's suppose answer will be 0. And what I need a long pref, you can say, or prefix. Let's suppose we are saying prefix. Okay, whatever prefix will be 0. And of course, I need int n equals to points dot size, and int I equals to 0. Then I will loop it out. I will go inside the points because I have to traverse in a loop to find them. So since I have to traverse in a points, what I will do, I will start traversing in the loop. So my I should be less than n. And what I will do inside the loop, I need a variable j which will be pointing I initially, and I have to find out how many points are there on a level, on each level. So how I will count the how many points are there in on each and every layer. I will simply traversing in every layer. So how will I will do it? I will simply put in a while loop where I will say j while j less than n, and my points of j of 1 means my y index should be same. My y index should be same for both the points of 1. If they are same, I will simply say j plus plus. And once I got how many points are there on every layer, what I will do, I will count how many points are there. So it will simply let's suppose k equals to simply j minus I. It will say how many points are there on the level. So I got the k. Now I have to check if my k is greater than 2 or not, because I need at least 2 points to form a trapezium. If they are greater than 2, then only I will go until I can't form a trapezium for that level. So what I need a way how many way I can pick out the two elements. So long ways equals to k into k minus 1 divide by 2 divide by 2, and let's mod it with mod. Now what I got the ways. Now I want to add it in the answer. So answer will be answer plus answer, not answer, ways into prefix, and we have to mod it with mod. And now we had to update our prefix too. So prefix will be prefix previous prefix plus the new ways, and you have to mod again with what? Mod AOD mod, and that's it. And I have to initialize const mod too. So I will initialize const long mod. equal to what? Equal to 1e9 plus 7. Okay, so let's see will it be working or not. It's a const of a and a const of b. Okay, saying type refresh, right? Type. Okay, so let's just use a vector instead of auto. So let's just use a vector, const vector in type of a. And the same thing, let me just copy it and paste it. Make it a b. Let's run it now. It should be working fine now. Okay, got. Now let's submit it up. Okay, it's got submit up. So that's the solution of this problem. It was pretty simple, but you just have to think about the picking out the two elements of the k from the k points. So that's what you have to do with this. But before going, I will tell you, try to solve this problem using hash map. I'm using a sorting technique, and you can use your own compare function by using something as static. Let me write it up. I want write full static bool compare. You will just provide this many things, the same arguments, and you will say the same thing here too. And instead of that whole thing, you don't need now. What you need, just write compare here. It should be working. Okay, yeah, it should be working. And let's now see the Java code. The Java code will be simple. You just have to sort using a compare method on the Java, and the same thing will be the same. You did the modulo, you compare k should be greater than 2. All the same will be the same, but there's a slightly change on the sorting technique on the Java. You use integer.compare method where you pass the two values on which you have to compare. That's it. But try solving this question with hash map. With this, if you like my video, please like. Uh, if you wanna subscribe, if you wanna get some notification, to subscribe my channel. And with this, thank you very much.